Hi guys, my name is Tracy and I am going to cook tonight one of the biggest staples in my childhood, which is a Bolognese. I'm Italian. I grew up with pastas and different red sauces, but with tons of meat. And as I've tried to live a healthier lifestyle and eat less meat, I was trying to find different ways to incorporate some of these staples in my childhood, in my adult life, in a healthier way. So what I'm gonna make tonight is a lentil and mushroom Bolognese. So I just used some simple lentils, which I cooked prior, and chopped mushrooms, and then really everything else is the same in the Bolognese except for the meat. So excited to show you guys this improved and new recipe, and hopefully you guys will enjoy it. All right, thanks. Okay, so I've come to the stove and I'm actually gonna add some olive oil. I add about 2 to 3 tablespoons just to cover the bottom. And then I'm going to add in my onions and my garlic, and we're gonna saute those until soft. So usually 2 to 3 minutes until we feel that those have become translucent. And you don't want your garlic or your onions to burn, so you want it to be, your heat to be on medium. If you get it any higher than that, then they will burn versus caramelize, and that doesn't taste good in pastas or pasta sauces, as we hopefully all know. And then while we're doing this, just to show you, so now I've taken the sauce and I've actually pureed it in a blender, so it's more of a puree, no longer the chunky tomatoes. I do have my tomato paste here, and something that I'm going to add into the sauce to add some depth, there's 2 different things. So I've chopped 2 pieces of Parmesan cheese, just 2 little tiny chunks. It's actually best to use the pieces with rinds. I didn't have that this time, so I'm just using normal. And then I'm also adding in some wine. So I only have Pinot today, because that's what I had open, but I would prefer to use like a Merlot or a Cab, like a heavier wine, richer wine in these, but this will work. It was what I had. I'm gonna have a glass for myself as well while I'm doing this. So as I'm sauteing this, I'm going to actually add the mushrooms in that I had mentioned. I finely chopped, and we're gonna saute those down with the onions as well. I'm gonna add a little more olive oil, just because mushrooms have a little bit of moisture. So we're gonna saute this, and I'm also going to add some salt. So just for flavor at the beginning, don't salt too much. You always wanna salt more near the end. And then some cracked pepper. So the cracked pepper, again, gives it a little spiciness. We're going to add some red pepper in here, closer to the end. I like to, probably about midway through, add the pepper. So we're gonna keep sauteing this. And then I'm gonna come back once this is done and show you guys the other steps. So while you were gone, I added the lentils into pan, so we're going to saute that and just move it around. And then, like I said, I'm going to caramelize this with wine. I mean, really just like a ½ cup will do. You don't want a lot, just to give it some depth. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to toss in my Parmesan, as I said. And I'm going to pour my red sauce in. I'm going to save a little bit over here. I don't want it to be too saucy, so just enough to really kind of coat the vegetables and the lentils. And then I'm going to put about a tablespoon of your tomato paste, and we're going to put that right into the sauce. Now, we just need this to cook down. So we're gonna leave it cooking for a good 20 minutes. You know, open it often and stir just to make sure things aren't sticking. And then we'll come back and we'll check on it. While you're doing this, start the pan over here. This is full of water, and this is for our pasta. So you want to give time for that to boil, salt it, and then I'm using these cauliflower pastas. So they're gluten-free. They have a lot of potassium, fiber, and iron in them, but it's a blend of lentil, peas, and cauliflower flour. So I got these online, and they're actually really great. They don't fall apart. They also have penny if you like those kind. So, so yeah, so more to come on this whenever we get it all together. So voila, this is the final product. So just so everyone knows, I did add a little bit of crushed red pepper and just a small amount. And I added in about 4 to 5 pieces of basil. Fresh basil, about midway through. And then I've cooked it now for close to 25-30 minutes, and it's nice. Look at that. It's like a great consistency and ready to toss with the pasta. So I'm excited to show you what it will look like once we plate it all.
You gotta point the clip.
No, that's it.
That's what it is. Is it going?
Yeah.
And I get to eat it! Woo!
Crazy, man.